Summer storms over Bodmin Moor. Isn't it amazing? Just come through a really terrific thunderstorm, actually, just coming back from the North Cornwall coast at Bude. I was visiting Bude today with my mum. It's a lovely day, but we got there just after the downpour, which was good because everyone had left and left us to it. But yeah, you can see the storms are carrying on. It's been really hot the last few days, so it's nice to get a bit of a breeze, cool things down. Hi, I'm Olivier from Sound Bath Healing. And it's been an amazing week. I was in Derbyshire last weekend, just 4 or 5 days ago, and again really hot. But I was there for a festival, Stainsby Festival, about 1,500 people, so quite a different size from Glastonbury. Glastonbury 200,000 people. Yeah, Stainsby much smaller focus, much more community focused. It's been going for 46 years, which says something about the community that holds it. You know, very united, able to work together to bring this festival to people year after year. And Chris Ellis, one of the organisers, he was at the holding space for the opening and the closing ceremonies. And it was not the Olympics; it wasn't thousands of people; it was tens of people. But it was very telling what he said at the end, because artists had remarked upon the fact that they'd had some of the best gigs ever. Some of the music that they'd played, it's just the best music they'd played, and the response they got from the crowd was amazing, You could feel it, when we were dancing to bands like Praying for the Rain, and Seeker Rose, amazing pitch player. You could feel it, this understanding between the players and the crowd. We just opened our hearts and we were just loving what they were playing, dancing it up. And in return, you could see that inspiring them to play the best they could, And so in the closing ceremony, Chris Ellis remarked upon the unseen energies, the unseen forces at play, and thanked those people who had held space for others, who had brought in these unseen energies to hold space during the festival and to make it the success that it was. Lots of great things happened. Really, really lovely time. And it made me think about these unseen forces. What are they? We have a few in our lives that we know of and talk about and accept. Gravity and love and unseen forces. What are they? What are the others? I think what's important right now is starting to realise as people that there are some amazing unseen forces at play at the moment. Lots of things coming in. And so yeah, gravity, you know what it feels like, if you jump up and down, you get pulled back, and to love, to really feel love in our hearts and to feel love for someone. We can't measure it, we can't get a ruler out and say, this is how much I love you. But we know it's there. And intuition as well. When we get guided to do something, we just know it, we get a hunch, it's like we have to follow it. It's like we've got to do that, and it turns out, yeah, it's the right thing. This person turns up just at the right time when you needed them, just because you happened to take this road, because your intuition told you to take that road. And I think that's what's so important at the moment, is following our intuition, being really open to those hunches, being really open to guidance from our higher self, or whatever we call it. This time of the year, around this time of July, 23rd of July, especially the 2 weeks around it, really, really, really powerful time of the year. And the next few months as well, there's a lot of really strong, powerful energy supporting us to follow our hearts, to follow our intuition. People are now starting to talk about the heart-mind, that the mind isn't anything we can really pin down, and for so long we've associated our brain with our mind. But actually now we're starting to realise that the heart has a much, much bigger part to play in this. You know, the charge around the heart, the magnetic field around the heart is 6 times stronger than around the brain. So, you know, it's really important how we're following our hearts. We're going to get lots of nudges, you know, if we're not doing it, we're going to get lots of nudges to get back on the right path. You know, and it doesn't necessarily mean wholesale change. It doesn't necessarily mean turn your whole life upside down. But, you know, just do a bit less of what you don't want to do. A bit more of what you really, really want to do. So, that's the message from this one, really. You know, follow your heart, follow your heart. And, you know, there might be storms, might be intense downpours, but they'll go, they'll pass, and the sun will be out again before you know it. There we are, so here we go. The view from Kit Hill today, over towards Devon. Ah, it's a beautiful summer's evening, really beautiful summer's evening here on Kit Hill. It's, yeah, it's a great summer, man. It's like the ones we used to have when we were kids, you know? Back to the good weather. So I'm going to go and enjoy it. I'm going to, share a meal with my parents. So, hope wherever you are, you're sharing beautiful food